So let's try it. Pretend that you think to yourself, I wish there were books about kids like me who aren't good at sports. Remember that to make us wish into a story idea, you need to invent some details. Invent some details. You can stretch the truth a little bit. You can do this by asking questions of your story idea. Why isn't this kid in a story good at sports? Which sports? What has happened lately that show these struggles? To help you with this, I put a character story map above your subtitle, A Story I Wish Existed in the World, in your writer's notebook. Looking at my story map, you're not going to be able to type in there since this is an image from the internet, but you can type it in this box right here. So let's start with first giving our character a name. I'm going to call this character Albert. What does he look like? Bring him to life. Albert is an unathletic, short, 4th grade boy with glasses. What would you do if you were that character? So this is where we're going to ask those questions. What would you do if you weren't good at sports? Which sports? And how would you deal with that struggle? So I'm thinking, if I'm not good at sports and I'm in school, PE is going to be the class that I don't like the most, right? So I would hide during PE class. I would look at my shoes, or look away when my friends are playing sport games or sports. What are some things that this character may do? So let's go back and think about which sports he's not good at with. So we're going to say Albert has played baseball and basketball. He's not good at those sports. What are some things that he does? Well, he likes to hide behind the bleachers. He goes to the nurse. Albert often gets upset when asked to play sports. Looking at those details, friends, those are realistic details. Albert's not getting into a spaceship and flying away. Albert is not able to tell his teachers, I'm not doing this, and they disappear, and then he goes into the Minecraft world. These are real details for realistic fiction. So now let's bring it home here and think about some important things that we know about Albert. Well, I said Albert only plays baseball and basketball. I love how we gave our character a lot of characteristics. He's 4th grader, he's not as tall, he's not really that great at certain sports. We didn't think of maybe one sport that he would be good at, or how he kind of goes beyond this big challenge he's facing. So I'm going to say one important thing about Albert is Albert doesn't know he's really good at kickball. And I think that will help us imagine a story that we would like to write about. Imagine Albert. Albert one day gives it a try at recess. He plays kickball, and he kicks that ball way, way, way out into the outfield. And he starts to build that confidence that he's maybe not so bad at sports. That would be a story that I would want to read. That would be a story that I wish existed. I hope you're able to use this organizer to start developing your character. Maybe your character is like Albert. Maybe your character is interested in something else. Think of a story that you wish existed in the world and start your character. When you're done with this organizer, I'd ask you to start working on drafting up your story underneath it. Now mine is a little bit longer, it's a couple sentences. The expectation today is that you at least get that character down and that organizer completed, and then start this story that you wish existed in the world. I can't wait, readers, to read what you write. Good luck, and have fun.